Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Building a Better South. I'm Zach Woods, project manager for Artisan Signature Homes. We're back again today in the fine home building house in Norton Commons. I'm joined by Greg Bickley from Schluter Systems. Greg, what are we going to be doing in here today?
Well, today we're going to be installing some of the Kerdi membrane on the showers upstairs, and then after that we're going to install some of the Ditra membrane on the floors for a tile.
Awesome. Let's go see what's going on upstairs.
Excellent.
All right, guys, we're up here in the master bath. I think Jason's been talking about this on a couple other episodes. We've got this enormous wet room back here. We're gonna have the shower wall here, drain, shower head, rain head. And then the feature that we're stoked about is the freestanding tub that's gonna be in the shower with its own wall filler. So we'll have this that's all gonna be waterproofed. What are some of the products that we're gonna be using in here?
Yeah, so today we're going to be using the Kerdi wide roll, which is fairly new. Our regular roll of Kerdi was 39.5 inches wide.
Okay.
And this here is 6'7", so it makes it a lot easier to put up. It's just one piece that we can wrap around the wall as opposed to overlapping multiple pieces.
Sounds faster?
It's a lot faster, and it's more seamless. You have less buildup, overlap as you go around the shower, so it's pretty neat. I'm excited about it.
What goes on the floor here, and as opposed to the floor here where it's not needing to be waterproofed?
Sure. Inside the shower, due to the size of this and with the tub, we're actually going to use a mortar bed in the shower using one of our drains. So they're going to dry pack the shower floor, and then over top of it, we're going to use the Kerdi membrane to waterproof on top. The nice thing about that is the mud bed never gets wet as opposed to a traditional shower system. As soon as you turn the water on, it gets wet and it never really dries out. Where with this system, all the water stays on top and goes to the drain.
So this will give us a far superior seal and should last for years to come.
Oh, for sure.
All right, now that we've seen this Kerdi application on the walls in the master, we're gonna go down the hallway to the other bathroom and see what Greg has for us on the floor applications. Come on.
So up here in the guest bath, we're installing the Ditra uncoupling membrane on the floor. This kind of replaces traditional systems as far as cement boards or maybe a mortar bed method that was used prior to that. The nice thing about this is lightweight, it's easy to install, easy to get on the job site. You know, one roll of this is 323 square feet, which would be like carrying 22 sheets of cement board in the house. And here in Norton Commons, I think any installer would appreciate that. The nice thing about this, if I can lift this up a little bit and you can kind of see the rib structure of this, what it does is allows lateral movement in houses. And we all know houses are constantly moving, shrinking and swelling throughout the seasons. And so this allows the tile to be uncoupled from the substrate to alleviate some of those stresses that would put on the tile in the grout. It's also waterproof, so if we wanted to band these seams using our Kerdi band, we could make this entire floor waterproof, which is nice, you know, especially where you got kids taking baths. We can seal that up because a lot of water does manage to get outside of the tub onto the floor. And so if we can protect that substrate, we'll have a nice install for years to come.
Okay, so now we've seen both the floor and the wall applications for the Schluter system. Now we're gonna go into the bathroom again and Greg is gonna show us how all this comes together. All right, guys, now that we've looked at the floor products and the wall products from Schluter, Greg, how do we tie all that together and get a waterproof base in this shower?
Sure, so after our mud bed goes in on the shower, we're gonna install that same Kerdi membrane over top of it. We'll also wrap the curb, and then after that's in place, we'll use this Kerdi band to seal up any of the floor to wall connections. We can even use that outside of the curb to seal up the curb to the Ditra or our tiled floor in the bathroom. So if any water gets outside the shower, it's still sealed up. We also have preformed inside corners that we'll use around the shower and then preformed outside corners that we'll use on the curb. We're also going to be using our Schluter All Set Thin Set, which is a hybrid modified that works really well in these applications. And you know, one of the questions I get asked is, you know, how does it need to overlap? Is it like roof shingles? It doesn't matter which way it's overlapped. As long as we have a 2-inch overlap in any direction, it's watertight. So if we want to start on the walls and work our way out of the shower, we can do that. Or if we wanted to start on the floor and then do the walls. So it's kind of versatile. It offers
flexibility.
A lot of flexibility for the installer. So it's a great system. I'm excited to see these guys start putting it in.
All right, guys, we're back here in the master shower 6 hours later. This shower is almost ready for tile. So part of the reason we love this system, it goes right on the drywall or the subfloor. It's less physically demanding on the guys because they're not hauling all that cement board into the house. It's a much faster install process, and it's an effortless waterproofing process. We aren't waiting for hours and hours for the rubberized membranes to dry to keep this house safe. So we hope you all learned a little bit about the Schluter system. You can follow us on Instagram at Artisan Signature Homes, and we'll see you next week on Building a Better South.